Welcome in Lal Bahadur Shastri Mahavidyalaya Partur online teaching of biology. In these lectures I have to deliver the new content. The new content, the Mendel's laws of inheritance. In the Mendel's laws of inheritance, the Mendel carried out the different hybridization experiments, monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross. Then after the concluded and established the three principles, and these three principles is the Mendel proposed the three basic postulates on the basis of the three laws where formulated are these are the known as the law of dominance, law of segregation, and law of independent assortment. Now the first law is the law of dominance. This first law is the law of dominance. In the law of dominance, in monohybrid cross and dihybrid crosses, in previous topic I have to explain about the monohybrid and dihybrid crosses. The phenotypic characters are controlled by discrete units is called as the factors, that is known as the Mendelian factors, and this character is controlled by the discrete unit is now recently known as the genes, and genes is the cistron, muton and recons. In dissimilar pair of factors, one member of the pair are dominant over the other. In the pair of genes, one member of the pair, that means one genes is dominant over the other. The law of the dominance is used to explain the expression of only one of the parental characters of the monohybrid cross in F1, and then the expression of the both in F2 generation. In simply says that those characters are appear in F1 generation. This is the known as the dominant character, and those are not expressed in F1 generation, and though which are the reappear in F2 generation is known as the recessive character. After the complete observation of the experimental data, and then after the Mendel concluded that these are the stated that established the law. That law is known as the law of dominance. In law of dominance, this statement in board examination question may be asked for the 2 marks, for the 3 marks. State the law of dominance and explain with the suitable examples. When the two homozygous individual with one or more set of the contrasting character are cross, then alleles that appear in F1 are dominant. The alleles that appear in F1 are the dominant, and those which do not appear in F1 are known as the recessive. I have already told that those characters are appear in F1 generation, which is the dominant one, and then those characters not appear in F1 generation is known as the recessive character. So in the law of dominance, then second establishment of the second law is that is known as the law of segregation, and the law of segregation is also known as the purity of gametes. In the law of segregation, this establishment of the law or the principles or the postulates on the basis of the monohybrid cross, and this monohybrid cross, then in this law, which is based on the factor the alleles do not show any bleeding or mixing, both the alleles are recovered as such in a F2 generation. In simply say that the characters or the genes which are the present in F1 generation without mixing each other, they get separated at the time of the gamete formation, and they are the control express their pure character is the particular for that a particular character. The recovered means without mixing means they are the stay. Sometimes at the time of the gamete formation they get separated. This is known as the law of segregation. In the law of segregation, the gametes which are the form are always pure for a particular character. In the gametes which are the form are always pure for the particular character, and gamete may carry either dominant or a recessive factor, but not both. That's why it is called as the law of purity of gametes. I have told that. In board examination, question may be asked why law of segregation is called as the purity of gametes. Because each gamete or each genes, each factor is present without mixing each others. They get separated at the time of the gamete formation. They get separated at the time of the gamete formation. They are pure for the other characters. So is known as the pure for that character. So law of segregation is also known as the law of purity of gametes. In the law of segregation, in the law of purity of gametes, each gamete is pure for that character when they stay without mixing each others. Then next one is the law of statement of law of segregation. In the statement of the law of segregation, the law stated that when hybrid, when form the gametes, the alleles segregate means separated, and from each other then enter in the different gametes. The gametes form the pure, they are the carry only one alleles, each alleles or the recessive alleles. Hence this law also known as, also described as a law of purity of gametes. You also simply says that the pair of the genes are present combinedly without mixing each other, but they get separated at the time of the gamete formation. They get segregated at the time of the gamete formation, and each gamete is the pure for that character, is pure for that character, for a particular character. So is called as the law of purity of gametes. In the law of purity of gametes, these are the very so that otherwise the mixing of the character, the new character is formed. There is a significant role of the each gamete or each genes or pair of alleles or the factor is the pure for that character when they get separated at the time of the gamete formation, and they are the pure for that character. So in the law of segregation, purity of gametes, then next law is the known as the law of independent assortment. So in the statement of the law of segregation, in the law of segregation, the gametes which are the present without mixing each others, simply say that statement may be asked, write down the statement of the law of segregation. In law of segregation, there is stated that the gametes are present without mixing each other. At the time of the gamete formation, they get separated, and each separated gametes is pure for that a particular character. In the purity of gametes is the very important is expression of the character of that particular factor, of that particular genes is essential. Then third law is the known as the law of independent assortment. In the law of independent assortment, now the a statement is established on the statement of the establishment of the independent assortment. Assortment means get separated independently and express independently. This law is based on the dihybrid cross. I have already explained about the dihybrid cross when taking the two pair of the contrasting character cross to obtain the yellow round and green wrinkles, the crossing of the male and female parents. In F1 generation, all the yellow round offsprings are obtained. And then in F2 generation, getting a 16 individuals, getting a 16 individuals. Out of 16 individuals, there are the 4 different type of the offsprings are obtained. This law is based on the dihybrid cross. It is a basic principle of the genetic development by Mendel's. Is a basic principle of genetics developed by Mendel. It describes the how different genes or alleles present on the separate chromosome independently separate from each other, and during the formation of the gametes they get separated. How the different genes or alleles present on the separate chromosomes independently and separate from each other during the formation of the gametes. During the formation of the gametes, so is the known as the law of independent assortment. In the law of independent assortment, there is each gamete, each genes, each alleles or pair of alleles, when are they present in a togetherly, but they are not mixing each others as per the law of segregation, as per the law of purity of gametes, and they get separated and expressed independently, is known as the law of independent assortment. This principle of the genetics developed by the Mendel is, it describes the how different genes are the present on the alleles on the separate chromosome and independently separate from each others, and during the formation of the gametes, all these 3 laws of Mendel are established: the law of dominance, law of segregation. Law of segregation is also known as the law of purity of gametes, and then third law is known as the law of independent assortment. In the law of independent assortment, there is a statement of the law of independent assortment is the law states that when hybrid possessing the 2 pairs, when the law states that when hybrid possessing the 2 pairs of contrasting factors forms a gamete, and the factors in the each pair segregate independently of the other pair, is known as the law of independent assortment. In the law of independent assortment, the hybrid possessing the 2 pairs, when taking the parental cross to obtain the F1 hybrids, in this F1 hybrids which are the containing the 2 pairs of the contrasting character, contrasting factors, and form the gametes, factors in each pair, factors or the genes or alleles which are the present in each pair get separated independently of the other pair or other gametes. They get separated independently and expressed independently. There is no effect of the other genes, no effect or the no influence on the their itself or the itself effect on the other factor or the genes. There is no possible, because each and every gametes when are they present togetherly without mixing each others, but they get separated from each others at the time of the gamete formation independently and express a particular character independently. Thank you friends, thank you so much.